So lucky me, I've got the boys in, and the reason they're here is that they've been doing some really great stuff for fundraising for sport. It's been really tough in COVID, and a lot of sports clubs haven't been able to raise money because they simply haven't been able to do anything.
No,
but
right.
You guys, what have you been doing?
Well, we started up a cinema company down at Camberley Town Football Club. It was all derived from, sitting down in lockdown, wondering how we were going to help out and what we could do to help our community. And we thought that, we know, being in the football sector ourselves, how difficult it is through this COVID-19 period. There's still bills going out, but there was nothing coming in as long as football was away and crowds weren't returning. So we just sort of heads together, thought, what could we do? And, the cinema was sort of born.
Why cinema?
Just more of a drive-in, wasn't it? We just wanted something that you can do whilst being in a socially distant setting. Because at the time, we obviously could see the world opening up, but very, very slowly. And we thought, look, people are going to be able to go out again, you're going to be able to drive around this and that, but you're not necessarily going to be able to congregate in big groups. We thought, okay, maybe a drive-in would be, cinema would be fantastic because it's something social, but it's something you can do whilst safely locked away. And if
how very sensible. You're in the confines of your own car, aren't you?
It's the safest show in town.
So you don't have to get out of your car.
Yeah.
So what more socially distanced? You're not mingling at all.
Yeah, and so people have got a choice when they come to us. So they are free as long as they conform to social distancing rules, to have a look at Nellie's, who provide our food, or obviously to use all the facilities we've got. But if someone's been shielding, or they wish it to be a non-contact event, then a non-contact event that it can be. So all they need to do is they want food, or if they have a question or there's an emergency, is they stick on their hazards, and then one of our ushers can come to them.
Brilliant.
So again, and all of our staff have PPE, everyone's got masks, everyone's got gloves. So again, as Dan said, it's a very safe environment, and we think it's the safest show in town.
And it's kind of nice to give a shout out to Nellie's, because those donuts and the food that they produce, and they're such a happy couple, aren't they?
They're lovely people.
Hi Nellie's, I can't wait to come down and get a bag full of donuts.
Yeah. For free advertising, we're getting a bag for a free donuts for that as well, by the way. Very happy.
So you're busy this weekend, aren't you?
Yes, we've got 3 shows this weekend. We've got Bohemian Rhapsody on Friday. I believe there's still a few tickets available for that one, but that is selling fast, really fast. We've got the Blair Witch Project, is it, on the Monday?
Blair Witch Project on the Monday.
And the Lion King family favourite on the Sunday.
Oh, how lovely.
And a ticket available for both of them as well.
Now the interesting thing is, when you're doing an outdoor cinema, is you have to wait until it's slightly dark.
Yeah.
So you're sort of setting it up for people to start watching at about 9:30, aren't you?
Well, we had a bit of a nightmare actually with that. The first thing we didn't realise, so we thought the screen worked in the daytime, and we were reliably told. So we've got all these daytime viewings. Screen's arrived, we've stuck it on. Absolutely not. The screen's not having it. The screen is not being able to fight the sun, unfortunately. So we quickly had to change. So now we realise that it has to be pitch black. The darker it is, the better the quality of the screen. We say it's 9 o'clock start. It will be very soon 9 o'clock start. Realistically, we're starting closer to 9:15.
Yeah, about 9:10.
10:00.
So basically, guys, bring the big people carrier, put the blankets in for the kids, get them all nice and cuddly and fall asleep mode in the back of the car. Then it's almost like date night, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Date night's fantastic. We've had people come in trucks, they spun the truck round, they're there lying in the back with a little duvet on. We've had people turn up with a little wine table, 2 glasses of wine, their cigarettes are there, they're just, they're all quite happy, aren't they?
Yeah, no,
well, it's
really
different.
Good.
It's something that's absolutely different, and you feel safe because you're in your own little bubble, aren't you?
You are.
In your own little world.
And it is different. I think it's we've had great success with it because it is a new experience to a lot of people. The driving factor. I think lots of us have been to cinema events where you sit outside, in a little, posse or clan of your family, and picnic blanket out and deck chairs on. But this is something completely different. It's very Americana in some ways, and people have loved it so far. And you know what? The good thing is as well that the weather doesn't hamper this. Other than really strong winds, which we hope we won't get. But we've had a little bit of rain, haven't we? We've had some cold, and typical British summertime, and we've got through it. And because people are in their cars, so they can just.
So how does the volume work?
How are you working the sound?
Yeah, how does the sound work?
So we have headsets. So everything comes from a wireless headset. So you can still watch the film when you go off to the toilet or you go and visit Nellie's, and it's all to the headsets.
Brilliant.
Really good. Makes it
Great
very amusing
quality.
as well, because when we've had the sing-alongs, like Grease and
Oh
Dirty
my
Dancing
goodness!
with a bit of
And
sound.
people are singing, and
They
they don't
can't-
realise
they don't
how
realise.
awful they sound.
And even when they come to us and they've got their headsets on and they shout at us, because they don't realise how loud they're being. But it's great, and actually the sound quality is the best that I've experienced at an outdoor cinema.
It was a concern before we got them as well, wasn't it? What the quality was going to be like, but we tried them out and we were very relieved, I think, as much as anything, because it's our first foray into this, as we said. But they are of a very, very good quality. So, no.
And there is room for both the at-home cinema for a few people relaxing, and for yours, which is epic, because you're talking 50, 60, 70 cars.
Yeah,
you could
75.
depending on the size of the field, you could do an epic fundraising.
We do, we want to get bigger, we want to grow this out, we want to outreach to further community sort of game projects, with our own project. At the moment the Camberley Town venue has 75 cars on it. It's becoming more difficult now, the football season's starting and we've got to get the pitch reseeded, but that date's up in the air at the moment with Borough and co. But no, we want to go to other places, we want to help.
Call to action, tell them. Just tell them.
We want to get help, we want to help others. We've reached out to all the local sports clubs, the youth section ones, and said, look, sell tickets for us and we'll give money back to you to help your clubs, because you're in the same situation as the main football club where funds are tight and everyone needs this little leg up at the moment. We've given out to projects and that we've established. We wanted to say thank you to the NHS, so we had NHS for free, blue light workers for free, care workers for free.
Wonderful.
And we still give huge discounts to those people as well. We just want to be doing good. It feels the right thing to do in this time.
So if you've got a green space which is pretty large that will fit, let's say, 100 cars, something like
100,
that.
Yeah,
75 to 80. We don't want too far away from the screen. 75 to 80 would be fantastic.
Then let the boys know you can come down with your car. You get a great headset so that you get perfect audio.
Yeah.
If you're lucky and you've done your exercises that day, you can have a donut or three.
Yeah.
From
And
Dennis.
what a great idea. And as you say, you're raising funds for desperately needed help for all our local clubs, be it football, hockey, rugby. Now the rugby guys, there's probably a few out there that would be interested in this. Let the boys know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I need to say as well, thank you to Surrey Heath Borough Council.
They've been amazing to us, haven't they?
In particular
Very
Paula
good.
Barnshaw in the licensing department, because there was so much
Red
tape and hurdles for us to jump, and we had this actually set up, funny enough, in the midst of lockdown, didn't we, early June, and unfortunately it was just too big a hurdle for us to get over that time, but they kept with us and they allowed it to go through.
Brilliant.
It had some sort of contentious issues that arose from it, but we got to where we were now, and I'd like to say thank you to them also.
So a bit of a reminder, The Lion King, plenty of spaces for that on Sunday.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody, just a few, but obviously you're going to keep me a space, aren't you?
You've got a space for that. We think that will probably sell out. That usually
Bound to.
Fridays usually does.
Great night to go.
And we've got the Ring on Monday. If you like horror night, Monday's always horror night with us.
There you go.
We had Scream on Monday, and again they couldn't tell how loud they were being on their headsets. They are absolutely screaming. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So it's a definite go-to, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's like I said, it's if you look at our reviews, we're very privileged and very lucky that people have reached out to us after they've left, and they've said the nicest things, and we think that we've organised it really well, haven't we? Put a lot of thought process into this. So we've made it the safest place it can possibly be, which is, we think, a key component to life these days in any facet of it. So we thought that was really, really important. And we think you have great fun at the same time.
Yeah, I think one of the things I like about it also is it fits everyone in some way. I know that the British Film Institute's ratings on films, stop certain ages going, but we've seen families come down, we've seen young couples come down, we've seen older couples come down, we've seen lads' nights, girls' nights, date nights. It's really
Community.
Yeah,
It's
a great
community.
thing for
And
the
it
whole
fits
family
everyone.
to
Yeah.
enjoy, isn't it?
Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
yeah.
And surprisingly, very, very close connections within sporting communities. You normally play the football, then you go up to the bar, you have a drink, then you go out and maybe have a curry or something.
Yeah.
So to continue where it's been quite lost over a few months, to actually get together and create something. No wonder they're loving you over there. And you said that you've played and you've managed the teams previously at Camberley Football Club.
So we both had a long affiliation to the club.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and you were 16 when you were first down there. I was
a baby.
quite a bit older, but still in my 20s when I got down there, and we both cared deeply for the club. I'd say it's probably our favourite, isn't it?
Yeah, we wouldn't be where we are now if it wasn't for the club.
There you go.
Giving it a little
Local
bit
lads helping their local club. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No,
It's been excellent to talk to you.
Yeah, and thanks for having us today.
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.